ocean. The ocean is the heart of our natural world. Our legacy is tied to its future, in our hands to cherish and protect. We are one world, united by one ocean.
Their world. The behaviors that you're about to see are extensions of behaviors you see out in the ocean. They keep the animals active, stimulated, they even provide an enriching environment. Many of them also highlight a killer whale's inherently playful nature, which means that it's time for us to have some fun, for you all to see their personalities up close, and who knows, maybe even get a little bit wet. strong social groups, they coordinate behavior when hunting. They're truly awesome to watch, so get ready. Because the killer whales are showing you their graceful and playful side, but now our entire Shaman family is ready to show off their power, their strength, and just how much water they can move. So Shaman Studio, I have a question for all of you sitting out there today. Who's ready to get wet?
sure to follow us at SeaWorld Orlando on Facebook and Instagram. Post your favorite memories, share fun photos, and find out what's happening. You are in the Soak Zone. There's a good chance that during our experience today, you'll be getting very, very wet. If you want to avoid being soaked with ice cold salt water, you might want to move to higher and drier ground.
Don't think so.
The ocean covers over 70% of the Earth's surface and is essential to all life, both in the sea and on the land. There's one animal that is the perfect ambassador for the ocean, and that's the Orca, or killer whale. In just a few minutes, you'll meet SeaWorld's killer whales. First though, let's find out more about these remarkable animals. Orca, or the killer whale, is the most widely distributed mammal on Earth. They can be found throughout the ocean, all around the world, including in the Arctic, the Atlantic, the Southern, the Indian, and the Pacific Oceans. No other single marine species lives in as many different ocean habitats or is as directly reliant on as many different types of marine life as the killer whale. More than any other marine animal, the Orca is the very embodiment of our shared global ocean. Until about 2 decades ago, scientists didn't know that there were actually several different varieties or ecotypes of killer whales. With effort and observation, however, we discovered that there are actually 10 distinct ecotypes, each differing in size, behavior, diet, lifestyle, and appearance. A striking characteristic of the orca is their black and white skin. This camouflage is called disruptive coloration. In a murky environment, this coloration can make them difficult to detect. Killer whales are counter-shaded. Their top surface is darker than their surface underneath. From below, looking up, they blend in with the light from above. From above, looking down, they're invisible against the dark depths. Killer whales are warm-blooded and breathe air just like we do. Killer whales are the largest members of the Delphinidae, or dolphin family. As you can see, they have impressive physical characteristics. Orcas have keen eyesight, both above and below the water. The dorsal fin of an adult male can be up to 6 feet in height. The powerful pectoral flippers and tail fluke can propel them through the water at a high rate of speed with great maneuverability. Their top speed is nearly 30 miles per hour. Killer whales use echolocation to hunt and to communicate. Communication is also accomplished through tail slaps, breaching, and vocalizations. You'll experience a variety of natural killer whale behaviors during orca encounter today. We ask our whales to replicate natural behaviors such as breaching, spy hopping, and tail slaps. While awe-inspiring and entertaining for our guests, these behaviors are also essential to maintaining the health and well-being of the killer whales in our care. Much remains to be understood regarding the Orca. One thing we do know, however, is that across the globe, they face real challenges as the general health of the prey populations and habitats on which killer whales depend suffer due to changes in the environment. In just a few moments, you'll encounter SeaWorld's killer whales and learn even more about these fascinating animals. As the most widely distributed mammal on Earth, the killer whale is uniquely positioned to represent the beauty, power, and fragility of the ocean.
Hi everyone, my name is Justin. On behalf of our killer whale training team, I'd like to welcome you to Orca Encounter. I've been an animal trainer for 12 years. Being an animal trainer is not just a job, it's more of a way of life. We've dedicated our professional and personal lives to these animals. It is a huge responsibility and the ultimate privilege for us to care for, teach, learn from, and build relationships with our killer whales. We're proud of what we do, and we are honored to share what we've learned through our relationships with all of you today. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you'll enjoy Orca Encounter.
From the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
Sarah,
their size, speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world, and we're excited to share their story with all of you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
See all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today you'll see our whales doing behaviors together in unison. Synchronizing their movements and working as a team helps strengthen their social bonds and makes them the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orca, but they're more commonly known as killer whales. Our 5 whales all have their own names. Their names are Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo. Makayo is our youngest at 9 years old, and our oldest is Makayo and Nalani's mom, Katina. She is 43 years old. Katina is the matriarch or leader of our pod. Our whales trust us, and they take an active role in their own health and well-being. Through positive reinforcement training techniques, we teach them husbandry or healthcare behaviors. One of the first things that we teach a whale to do is called a fluke present, where they present their tail flukes to the trainer. We're going to demonstrate that today with Katina and Nalani. Katina will be on the right, Nalani on the left here. So this is a behavior where they present their tail flukes to a trainer. Not only does it allow us to get a really good look at their entire body, but it also gives us access to veins, which are very easily seen on the underside or white part of their tail flukes. I'll demonstrate with Nalani right here. You can see these veins very easily. And once a month, our veterinarians are able to take a blood sample from those veins. And you can see the whales are staying calm and relaxed. Now, Joe over here is giving Katina a great tail massage. They have very sensitive skin, and this is a great way for us to build our relationships with our whales. Now, blood samples are just one way that we can make sure that our whales stay healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing the whales. We do it twice a month by asking them to slide their body up and out of the water onto a killer whale size scale that we have in one of our adjacent pools. We're going to demonstrate in our slide out here today. Katina, who's on the left, is our largest female. She weighs about 5,200 pounds. Nalani, her daughter, weighs about 4,200 pounds. But you'll notice that the portion of their body from their dorsal fin on their back to their tail flukes, it's in the water right now, so we wouldn't get an accurate weight. We're able to solve that problem by simply asking the whales to lift their tails up and out of the water. And this way, we can make sure that our younger whales continue to grow and our adult whales maintain a healthy body weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Observational learning and mimicry play a critical role in the life of a killer whale. From the moment they're born, they learn necessary life skills by watching and playing follow the leader with their mom and other whales, and they play follow the leader with us too. And to put that to the test today, we have Isabella, who's from New York. Isabella, I'm going to introduce you to Nalani over here. So this is Nalani. All right, Isabella, I'm going to have you do something with your body. We're going to have Nalani watch you copy you, okay? First thing I want you to do is march in place. Go ahead. March, 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 march. She's watching. Nalani's marching with her tail flutes. All right, Isabella, I'm going to have you feed Nalani today. You're going to take this fish, she's going to open her mouth, and you toss it right down the hatch. Good job, very good. Nice, all right, let's challenge Nalani with another one. This time, and have Nalani watch you, I want you to raise your right arm to the sky. Go ahead, hold it up top. There we go. We're going to hold it all the way up, raise it to the sky. You do it with me too? All right, good job. Now she's just watching you. Hold it still. And I want you to drop that hand and hit your thigh. Go ahead. All right, she got it. Very good. So you can see she's paying very close attention to you. They're very curious animals. Our whales frequently will spy hop or even jump completely out of the water when they're playing or to get a better view of their surroundings. So we're going to demonstrate that with a behavior called a sighting bound. It's going to be a big jump over at the stage. Do you remember the signal we talked about before? Okay, ready? You're going to take your right finger down towards the ground and point up towards the flagpole. Go ahead. All right, let's try it one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, point to the flag. She got it that time. All right, audience, you guys can help us out. When Nalani does that sighting bow at stage, let's give her a great big cheer.
Stadium, and this afternoon I'm joined by Chris. He's from right here in Florida. Now, Chris, I want to introduce you to Katina. She's our oldest whale. She is 43 years old. And Chris, I'm going to have you go ahead and feed her some of her fish there. Now, Katina here, she gets herring, capelin, and salmon in about 130 pounds of fish every single day. That is a lot of fish. You're right, buddy. All right, now we talked a lot about communication. Whales jumping up and out of the water to sight their environment. Well, another thing they do is they breach, which pretty much lets the entire pod know that that whale is here, okay? So remember that signal we practiced? All right, buddy, it's your turn. Go ahead and face Katina. Ready, set, and go. Oh, nice job, Chris. All right. Now, what I need you to do is you need to always keep your eye on your whale. So watch Katina. She's down there at the bottom of the pool. There she is. That's about 40 feet to the bottom. She's going to go right on stage. Hang on a second, Chris. I don't know what she's doing. Look out!
Oh, my. I had no idea that's what happened.
Oh, man, Chris. I'm so sorry. I got to be honest, I had no idea it was going to happen to you.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, buddy, I feel bad. Does anybody out there have a towel you can borrow? Hey, I'll stay right there. You do? Thanks a lot, Chris. Don't worry about a thing, man. I'll be just fine, all right?
Hey, Joe, it looks like Katina outsmarted you guys over there. You guys are soaked. All right, let's get a huge round of applause for our volunteers today. Good job, everybody. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many of the mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is about 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to obtain out in the wild. Some information, though, can only be gained through field observation. That's when SeaWorld works with our partners, like the Norwegian Orca survey and NOAA, to further our knowledge. Killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best example of that power that we've seen is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal can be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they can walk, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail plates.
Killer whales create waves to hunt, and they use their tail flukes to stun prey. Here's a demonstration. For our whales, it means a fun activity session. But for all of you, it's time to get wet.
simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
take a journey.